If the stage were to finish here, Vingegaard would lead by 19 seconds from Torsten Trein. But it will grow. It does as I finish the phrase, 22. Almeida would sit third, Pidcock would sit fourth. And Jay Vine, well, he's sitting alone. Two kilometres to the finish of the stage. Castrillo still hanging in there, but 26, 27 seconds. He's going to need a miracle now, isn't he?
Yes, well, we see the way he's been, just giving it all here, trying to limit the advantage of the gap growing out to Jay Vine, and Vine looks like the one. He seems to be in control here, continuing on, to set that pace, and the gap 29 seconds as we go inside the final 2 kilometres. It doesn't look like that Castrillo was going to, really come back at all. It was always looking like that Jay Vine, how much could he pull out on this man before he gets to the finish line?
It's half a minute now. Pablo Castrillo still there. It's like the South who's about to be caught in that earlier breakaway. Great job by Bernal there, Sean. He saved the day for Ciccone.
Yes, well, having a man in the breakaway, it's always an advantage when you need him, and because the way they attacked the beginning of the climb, UAE, they put on the pressure, and some riders, you're not at their best maybe when you start the climb, but you get into the rhythm then, and if you have a teammate can carry you for a number of kilometres, it's a great one to have.
Keep your eyes on Pellizzari. Starts to move to the front after a very brief conversation with Jai Hindley, perhaps because they can see the likes of Gal, Bernal coming back a bit further back. Red Bull wanting to take those little gains they've had in the top 10 in the GC today. Pellizzari put to work. Stage, though, is going to go to Jay Vine for the second time in this Vuelta. And once he's in the break, it's hard to look past him, isn't it, in this front?
Well, as we mentioned, when we had the big break, we had 30 riders, then to reduce to 10 riders, and the way they were riding, it always looked like Vine was the big favourite, and he played his cards well. We did see in the earlier slopes there, when Castrillo went in the attack after Segout, he just sat back. He left Archie Ryan do an effort and one or two other riders, and then he just comes and pushes on, goes alone. He felt confident, and when you're riding on a climber like Jay Vine, you can't afford to do that.
Here he is then. What is it, stage 10? It's going to be victory number 4 for UAE Emirates. A second for Jay Vine. More King of the Mountains points. And we've heard talk after speculation, and then yesterday confirmation. UAE Emirates in the news. The headline news, and not always on the best side of it. Today, though, they're going to change the news cycle. And cycling to victory for the 5th time in his career at the Vuelta. It's another winning day for Jay Vine. More questions to come at the bus for all of their protagonists, but they can say, we won. They've done it again. Jay Vine takes stage 10 at La Rabelawa. And this is Pablo Castrillo, ever the fighter. He's going to take second place for Movistar in their home region. Not quite up there with the class and quality of Vine today, but Castrillo is always a fighter, and he will fight for that second place. It's his best result so far. Castrillo in the game and in the fight for a Vuelta stage again this year. Behind we saw Pellizzari really pulling out a gap. Must have been hard work for those who chased on and almost got on, and well, hard work. Asking about Joao Almeida there. Here they come. Pellizzari has put more time into those behind. Ciccone, whose day was saved. The bonus seconds most probably not going the way of this group. They'll go to Javier Romo. It'll be a Movistar 2-3. Archie Ryan to come over in 4th place. A 5th place for Tom Pidcock. These riders all together, but Bernal, Gal and others are losing time. And losing the red jersey, it seems, today is Torsten Trein after 4 stages. with the lead of the Vuelta A Espana. Here they come. And this won't be enough to keep the jersey on his back. 37 seconds in the end at the start of the day. Despite the fight, he'll still be there, right on the podium, it seems, for now. Torsten Trein in this group that's coming in now. Just in front of them, the likes of Bernal and a couple of others. Gal not having a great day today. But there's going to be a change of lead at the Vuelta. Jonas Vingegaard will go back into the red jersey. Jay Vine wins the stage, and despite a valiant defence, he gave his all, Sean Kelly. Torsten Trein's adventure in the lead is over, with Jay Vine doing what Jay Vine does.